Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the stream, my friends. I think today I have 2 years in me. I can go for a little longer stream than usual, depending on how long each year is and how much I need to micro each year, how much I get attacked each year, you know. This track is one of my favorites from the game's soundtrack. So relaxing. Hey Eric, good evening. Yeah, the music is great. Colrig, hello. Alright. I think I've got every... Oh no, hold on. Not yet. Heathen, welcome to the stream. You have a cat sleeping on you? Oh, that's great. I envy you. No, I can't have cats at home, I'm allergic. Lovely creatures, though. Very lovely. Okay, I think I'm ready. Oh wow, everybody has cats here. That's nice. Alright, let's go. Alright, we're in. Okay, cool. Where was I? Right, first of all, guys, help me out. Let me know if you can hear my voice, if you can hear the music, if you can hear the game sounds, and if you can see the image okay with the chat over there and the music preview down there. Please do an audio and video check on your end and let me know if everything's okay, both on YouTube and on Twitch. I appreciate it. In the meantime, I'm gonna check where I was here. Oh, this is about to be built. That's cool. Is that the only thing I'm building here? Might be. Right, and I decided I wanted them to attack me from there. This one is halfway. No, this one is halfway. Thank you, Eric. Thank you very much. So, cool. Right, first of all, there's a few things I noticed last time that were wrong with my setup. When I was setting up the inputs and outputs of the industries on the storage houses, this one should be 40, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4 buildings that consume logs. Another thing that I set up incorrectly was setting up flags in this building. All the flags should be in that building because this is closer to their consumption. So in this one I'm going to store everything except flags, and I'm going to leave flags for this one. If this one gets very full, maybe I'll divide the things that are in between both, since they have so many in common. But for now, both wax and flags are going to be as close to these industries as possible, which means in this building. Hey Jetyox, welcome to the stream. I think that's it from what I've noticed last time. As for the rest... Oh, this was another problem that was about to arise. I'm running out of iron ore. I still have sand and clay. I have a crap ton of coal. The one that I want to expire, the coal, is not even close to that. So what about other sources of iron ore? Is anything nearby? My iron ore consuming industries there. Well, there's lots of choices. Anything closer to that industry? Probably not. This is closer to the center of town, but it's a bigger distance to the center of the iron industry. There's lots of small iron mines all around. So I think the closest one is this one. Or that one. Let me see how far I can make a iron mine from these two sources. Probably something like there. Or here. This is slightly closer. What about like here? I can put this like this. No, I think I prefer this. And that temporary shelter can serve both the work camp and this mine if I move a little bit. So, iron mine, I'll put this with 0 people. The temporary shelter, let's put it midway, which... Well, there's a rock there. Let's put it here. And the work camp... How are they doing, by the way? I think they got rid of one big boulder. But there's still other boulders, right? Yeah, there's still lots of rocks for them to deal with, so it'll be a while until it is worthwhile to upgrade that building. Wraith Dagger added a QT, hello! Oh, the VOD. Yeah, the YouTube VODs are going to be a little behind. I'm finishing editing part 2 of that big series, of this big series. And this footage you're watching here is probably going to be part 3 on YouTube. But, I mean, feel free to follow in whatever platform is more comfortable for you. You won't be missing out. The things might be published at different dates, but the whole content should be there. Well, on YouTube, it's kind of abridged. There's some dead moments that I edit here and there, but it's very subtle and it's very small. So the most important parts will be there for sure. Okay, I'm gonna put on my to-do list 0 people iron mine, because until the other is producing, I'm not moving the people into this mine. And it's a full iron mine, actually. Cool. What else can I check here? The deer and the hunters. Right, and the malt is on the red again because of all the chopped trees, even though His productivity, what was his productivity last time? I didn't take note of year 20. I guess year 21, Nemalt, 286 food, 34 pelts, 3 tallow. Yeah, he's producing less food and less pelts. Fewer pelts. That's sad. This area here is kind of green. Is it the closest green to him? There's a tiny fraction there which is also green. I need kind of a landmark. It's that square. It's in between these things. Okay, let's try. Oh, okay, that's green. Let's roll with it. And all 4 traps are maintained. Alright. What about the other 3? Oh, by the way, I want to move this sub shop. I want to put the hunters closer together. That's 6 deer, 6 deer, 6 deer. Perfectly balanced. I guess the distance between those and those is not that significant for them to lose productivity at all. Ooh, as long as they don't hit the boar by accident. Yeah, that let's change these circles. Let's put them on like on the edge of these deer, so that they're not tempted into attacking boars alone. That would be a disaster. Okay, that's good enough. What else? Wagon. I think I'll soon need more wagons. 11%. Yeah, because now we've got the work camp that also requires wagons. We've built gold mines. We're putting more people on the mines. This mine will change soon. I think I'm gonna make another wagon. I'm gonna do a plus wagon on my to-do list. Now I have to make a new wagon building. But that should be fine. That should be perfectly fine. Smokehouse. So let's check for spoiled meat or spoiled fish. There is none. Smokehouses are good. Grocers. This market square is already on 3 people. Idle 19.
Need something?
Idle 15. Idle 19. They're fine for now. No more grocers needed. Compost yards. There's no complaints in the village. Hey, Anne. How are you doing? Good night. Good evening. Oh, thank you for the raid. Hey, I didn't know you streamed. Thank you very much. Welcome, everybody. You're watching a calming Farthest Frontier playthrough. Well, calming up until the point that I hit nose first all the bugs and get frustrated because of that. But anyway. Thank you, Anne. What were you streaming? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Okay, as for the farms, let's do the 296s that are in use. I still don't know if I will... These 2. If I will... Oh, I have 5 to put. Okay. I guess... I could put a 97. So normally this is like 6% increase for each. So this will be half. It's kind of a waste. What I can do is just keep the... It's kind of a waste, pun intended. Keep some of the compost in storage so I can apply to more farms next year. If I use more farms this year, I'll build more farms next year, so there'll be more stuff to apply compost to. War declared. We're always being attacked now. Well, not always, but every year there's a small chance and there's no way to avoid that. So yes, we are in a war scenario right now. Disease, this one is dying off. That's good. Nothing critical. Flax rust. Well, good thing we have 2 other things that will kill this off. And these are all on 0. Okay. I don't know if I'll use more farms. I'm gonna have to check the food and decide based on that. Actually, let's do that now. So they are... no, first of all... Laborers. We need 50 exactly. We've got 13 laborers to put to work. This is great. Population is really growing. What is the percentage of babies that we have right now? It's fewer than usual. Now we have about 200 people fit to work in a 317 population. So yeah, the percentage of Babies is definitely lowering, but so the town center says no problems, but they are unhappy about the food. I think I really need to bet a bit more on food and maybe think about creating a barn and having some cattle. Yeah, I'm gonna put plus food on my to-do list. I can't do that yet, but I can start working towards it. In that subject, I need to put this forager to work. Now, this will be the grazing space for my cattle, which means I will want some fences in some places. That's why all these trees are like one slot away from the road, because it'll be a fence there. And the fence will like lock the cattle away from my farms, because otherwise they go on the farms and they eat everything there. You don't want your cattle to eat the farms. How can the trees fit here? And how would an apiary fit here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the resort. I can put 5, but here it will be interrupted. I can only put 4. 1, 2, 3, which means apiary may be there. So 1 tree, apiary? Is that good? So 1 tree and apiary. What does the circle look like? So 1 tree, apiary. 1 tree, apiary. No, apiary here, and then 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, what if I put the apiary there? So that's 2 trees, apiary. It feels better distributed, right? Because if you put apiaries close to one another, they're kind of stealing the space of pollen for the bees to eat. So you want them separated. But how far? I don't really know. I can try to go for 1, 2, and then an apiary here. Hey, let's do it right now. And in the meantime, we build the trees. Plant the trees. So, I'm gonna start with the peach trees, actually. Because this is gonna be apple, peach, peach, pear. 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 Apple. Ooh, okay. I think this one will fit. Will that one though? I don't know. I'm gonna plant the rest and see. So, apple, pear, 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 apple. Okay, the very edge of this circle should be touching these 2 trees. So the center of those 2 is my bottom limit over there. So that the one on the left is highlighted, the one on the right I kind of have to go with a feeling of how the circle covers the center of that rectangle. I think this is good. Not. I don't click on that. I think the center of this tree will be included, but when they finish planting that tree, we'll see. I could just let them finish and then plant the rest. I don't need to plant everything right now, right? So yeah, let's leave this. No, hold on. Pear, 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 pear. And I've got an extra apple there, but I probably can do like peach, peach, pear. Apple, peach, peach, maybe, and that line is out of reach, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. When this finishes, the other one, the circle of the other one can be stretched a little bit more up north, and we can put a few more trees. But this will help with the food for next year. It's already a step in the right direction. I don't have technology points, but the next ones will probably be this, animal husbandry. There are other important ones regarding the army, but we've been doing so well with the army and losing those soldiers that I think I can start investing in animal husbandry, making some barns, putting some people work there, buying cows and goats and chicken. Okay, what else is there? I've checked the farms. Right. Let's do this thing first. Oh, yeah, and then the trading post, exactly. So when it comes to food, meat is like all going out. All of it. All the meat. This is... I still have 500. How do I have 500? This is 980 consumption for 700 production. I could add another hunter. Are they eating all the smoke fish? Not yet. They should be at 240. But there's not a lot either. Luala. 78 nuts? No! Why are you not making more nuts? This should be a better place for nuts. Is this correct? Hold on. Nuts. 124, yeah. Oh no, come on. Come on now. I could send just my people to harvest these nuts. Without a dedicated forager, which would be overkill. But I really want her garden to grow as many nuts as possible. What if I put her here? Let's move her here. It's trial and error, but whatever. Well, and then we'll see again what happens. I'm going to do this. Harvest, 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 harvest. Because right now we're at 300 population, right? And the number of laborers, which is always a percentage of the total population, is in an absolute level, in an absolute evaluation. It's already a big number. We have a big number of workers, so they should be able to just grab these nuts. Hey, Catch. You have one clip? Oh man, you've been missing out. I'm surprised there aren't many these nuts clips from this game. There were plenty in the early streams. Anyway, this is a well, right? Yeah. Beans. They're all being consumed. 0 spoiled? Yeah. Greens, well... Another thing that helps with the food is a new industry called the barrels. The barrels will reduce spoilage of things like greens and, well, everything really. And things like greens with low spoilage, low shelf life will last a lot longer with these two technology points. But I think animal husbandry will be better when it comes to having more food availability. But I think I'm going to add another farm. I think it feels better than adding a hunter. Adding adding 3 vegetable farms for all of these 3. And perhaps some berries as well. Let's see the berries. Berries. Very little spoilage. And we still have berries from the hawthorns. Oh, wait! I moved these berries. But I didn't set them as targets. That was a mistake. This will be the influx of berries that I need. Barrels are good for wine, as I'm currently enjoying. Very nice. In this game, berries reduce spoilage of every item in the storage building that has those barrels. Oh man, that's hard work, IDG. You better get started now. I've said these nuts a couple of 100 times already. Fruit will increase. That's good because spoilage is also very little. You know what? Let's make a hunter. Or what if I make a fisherman? 133. No, because tallow is kind of short as well. Pelts are always good to have some more. I could make an extra hunter. But I want to move these around. Let's do... The soap shop can go like... Ooh. Wait. Desirability. Oh, it's not very bad. It's not very bad. The soap shop can go there. Oh. Whoa. I want to put all 4 hunters here and maybe get the smoke houses closer. And then put the soap shop there. And maybe try and bring the cobbler a little bit more to the center, depending on these trees. Let's do that. where was I? So, farm, right. Let's do some farm changes. I want to add 3 farms for vegetables. This one will receive... Oh, but this one is not quite ready yet. 1, 2, 3. What is this one? No, it should be like 1, 2, 3. 100, 186, whatever. I'll compost this more often. Fine. So I add 3 workers. 1, 2, 3. I remove 3 workers from my availability. I now have 10. And with these farmers, I'm gonna do what I did with the other 3 farms so that we have stable production. We're gonna have a crap load of food next year. But I'd rather have it like this than risk people starving. Right, this is the setup for my other 3 farms of food, which guarantees that leeks and greens are plenty in the winter. If I do this again, I think I'll regret it because I have doubled the greens at the same period of the year, and then we'll have a crap ton of greens, even a bigger crap ton of greens in the winter and early spring, and then they spoil, and I have nothing to eat in the summer. What if I do this? It is still disease resistant. It's the same fertility total. And at least like this, I have in early autumn already some of the greens. I can't do it earlier. To do it earlier, I'd need a shorter green production with cabbage, for example. But now we have diseases in common with turnip. So it's not disease resistant. So it has to be this. I think I'm going to do this times 3 for the new farms. Hey, Deluca! Barley for bear? This doesn't matter. Okay. No, actually, this. No. Ah! Okay. Clicks on 1, clicks on 2, clicks on 3. 1 person, 1 person. We've got more food. With this and the fruit, I think we should be fine. Let's let the year run and evaluate again in 12 months. But I'm just going to move the hunters a little bit around. And I won't add more hunters or more fish. I don't think it makes sense at this point. They'll have a bit more vegetables, less scurvy, hopefully. Cool. As for the rest... Anything weird that is peaking? Honey is always weird. Flax are 450, almost. Well, that's not a peak, it's still stable production. Pelts. Tallow. Ooh, tallow went down? What? Oh my god. Almost running out of tallow. What? But that makes no sense. Firewood skyrocketed because I added a new person, but also I increased this limit, and we're not there yet. So let them create a lot of firewood, and when we have a good stockpile, they'll fire themselves as usual. Wood planks, I need plus planks. Yeah, because now we have furniture, so we're consuming more planks. That makes sense. Iron, it didn't peak. We are overproducing like crazy. 260 iron. I didn't add more people on iron. I did upgrade the building though. Yeah, 260 iron. Can I think about removing a person? If I remove a person, 1/3 of the production is gone. 1/3 is about 80. I'd go down. No. That's too risky. Let's leave the iron. Paper, slightly overproducing. That's good. Like to see that. I sell paper if I'm above 300, I guess. If I start stockpiling, I can make some money out of it. Bricks, let it be. Oh my god. We're running out of shoes? Shit, if I can add another cobbler, but then I'd be consuming more pelts. Yikes. No, this is a one-time peak, right? It's gonna go down again next year, and then our production is stable. This is why the graphs on the bottom of the screen are so important and not just the numbers, because if you look at the numbers, it says like, hey, you're kind of underproducing. But if you look at the graphs... Oh, come on, game, let me go down with the mouse. I'm not even highlighting anything else. I can't point at the graphs with my mouse. Fuck. Yeah. What if I click? It doesn't let me click. Oh, come on! Can I click here? That doesn't help me. What I wanted to show. Because there's no peaks in these. Oh well, I can't explain what I wanted to explain. Fuck it. What I wanted to explain is, the history of the graphs in the previous years tells me that this is an abnormal peak in consumption. And so I shouldn't add more production like forever, because what we've been accumulating in the past with this little stockpile will be enough to overcome this peak in consumption. It will go down again next year. So seeing multiple years of production consumption actually helps, and I wish those graphs had fewer bugs. As for everything else, we seem to be okay. Yes, soap is perfectly fine. Tools, heavy tools. We have a surplus. Clothes. We have a surplus of everything. Ooh, yeah, so much stone because of the new work camp. Those guys are very efficient. They're not general laborers. They only chop down boulders and trees. So, yeah. Clay. We're barely there. Coal. That is a new peak production for coal. 250. Okay. But we are kind of accompanying the trend. Especially with the charcoal kiln that I made. This should be balanced. Iron ore, we're underproducing slightly. Yeah, because the production of iron increased, so I need to add a person to iron ore. Plus iron ore. That's cool. Okay. And this is also a peak iron ore. Don't sell below 300. Sand, that's another peak. Sand, don't sell below 100. Okay. But production is good. Gold ore. Okay, finally we're making some gold ore, and we're not consuming everything. But this guy make gold ingots? Yeah, 440. So he made this times 4. But he's visiting a neighbor because he's already run out of gold ore. So it kind of depends on how idle this guy is after these 3 people have a steady consumption. It seems like it's not enough. It seems like it's not enough. Hey, Satchman. Should I put more people on gold ore? I think I'm going to let it stabilize before I draw any conclusions. It's not gold ingots. It's gathering and mining gold ore. Yeah, let's leave it be. Pottery is good. Candles are good. Yeah, consumption went down again. The pottery consumption now seems like it's too much. Do I have 3 people? I have 2. Yeah, I don't want to halve it. Halving the production of pottery will be a mistake. Glassware increased because now sand is not going to the farm, so it seems stable. Armaments. Arrows. Oh, guys, come on. We didn't reach that yet, did we? Well, they're making less arrows, fewer arrows now because crossbows. They made 1 bow. Oh, sure. As a matter of fact, since we're in the 300s, we can have a little extra from the bows. It's not a problem creating those. 1 weapon consumed. Okay, weapons consumed doesn't mean they ate the sword. It just means that 1 sword got worn out through fighting or hunting, and it got destroyed, and it got replaced by our production. As long as we have a surplus, we're fine. Hey, Jokin Pizza, welcome to the stream. 6 crossbows? How did you make so few arrows? This never makes sense. It must be a bug. If they made 6 crossbows with 3 people, it means that each of them made 2. If each of them made 2, they went through this full cycle twice. And if well, at least once, right? They could make one at each of the extremities of the cycle, which means each of them would have created 180 arrows. And that is 360, 540 arrows. Yet, they produced half of that. Not even half of that. Does this 10 mean nothing? Where's the bug here? There must be a bug. Like, I've had no explanation for the very low production of arrows for years and years and years. I've added more people, I've changed the ratio. Nothing. It never makes sense. I have to stop looking at stuff. You play blindfolded. You play this game blindfolded, you don't see any of the problems, you're happy. That's the key to happiness in life. You just pay no attention. You don't care about perfecting anything. The stock was full. Also, that is a very real possibility. Consume 260. That would mean... It's possible. That would mean that they would need to have been producing arrows at the very beginning of the year before the war started. And at the exact moment that they reach the limit and stop producing, that is when... Only then do the archers enter the war and use these and consume these 200 arrows. So then it's stuck on the 1,300 and they won't produce until it reaches 1,100. No, it's impossible. Look, it didn't go below 1,100. Or did it? Maybe it did and now they're producing again because it's not paused right now. Oh. Minimum quotas was met. That, yeah, they can only say fuck it to the minimum quota being met if they've reached the maximum quota and it got paused. But it's possible with some very tight timings at the beginning of the year before the war started. I'll just ignore this for now. Crossbows, I guess I'll sell eventually since we're starting to stockpile, and there's nothing else. Okay. Fruit trees I've planted, storage cart. Oh, the big boulder's gone. The big boulder is gone. We have 600 stone in this thing alone. I'm gonna drive this here and deposit the stone there because I'm gonna sell most of it. Like, I have so much stone, I can make money out of it. Exploration, there's no exploration. As for foragers, there's gonna be one there. I want to make a forager here, which will be the last one, like, looking towards this corner here. So let's do 70. Forager there. And I also will want foragers there, but it kind of depends on the line of sight of these two foragers. Let's them build those first. And I have 10 available laborers. Right. I need one wagon, new wagon place, so let's do storage. Wagon. I'm going to create one wagon down south here so that they start moving from this point, maybe here even. Here? Yeah, so closer to the work camp. 9 people. Plus planks because of the furniture. 8 people. Plus iron ore. Oh wait, this mine is full. Okay, so I have to plus iron ore on this thing. So I have to put 1 people on iron ore on the new iron mine, and then we'll go down to 7. I have 7 people left. Okay. Including the new farmers and the new food that I added. What can I do with 7 people? Can I showcase another new industry? I think we've seen everything here. And until I unlock tech, there isn't really much more I can do in Tier 3. Tier 4 will require houses and people. I can work towards having more desirability, but we already started that path with the gardens there, but I need more. Let's check the decorations then. That's fine. It doesn't take people to do these. But so I've done a couple of Tier 2 parks. Tier 3 gives even more desirability at a larger radius, especially 3 things that I love to create: the small statue, the medium statue, and the large statue. However, this costs 2,500 gold. Yeah, that's gonna cost me a pretty penny. I'm not super concerned about upgrading the houses, because I still don't have a huge industry for glass and furniture enough to get taxes from all the new luxury goods. How much gold do I have? Oh, I didn't stock the trade center. Hold on. I always forget this, and it's very bad. 50. Not as many. Shoes, actually bring them all back, since we're kind of having a shoe problem. Iron. 200? There's no way. How am I not consuming enough iron? 100, yeah, 100. Yeah, it's 200. Well, I'm just overproducing iron. But I don't want to reduce people there before I see that curve stabilizing. As for stone, what did I say last time? 500? Yeah, that's a lot of stone to sell. Coal. 250. Yeah, most of it goes back. Flax, I'm consuming 500. Okay, most of it goes back. It's good to have these reserves, even to take things back to town if the stockpiles go too low. What's happening with hide coats? We had this problem last time. We still have this problem this time, even though I see usable goods. 0 consumption on the hide coats. Is it all the immigrants just grabbing new hide coats? Should I add another person? I'm not sure what's happening here. Clay. 600 swords, 30. It's a bit short. We can sell pottery. Glassware. How much did I say last time? 100. Let's not sell. Bricks, no way. Can't sell crossbows yet. A lot of oil, but it's not a problem. That's it. As for the golds, right, it's not... I'm not super rich right now. I'm not super rich. I could maybe go for a couple of small statues. Also, when it comes to desirability, the people in this living district really like to have different types of decoration, not just the same decoration over and over again. The reason why I made 2 small paved parks, paved being the upgraded version, is because it has not a super wide radius, so this one is improving the desirability there, and this one here on the right side. But if I want to add another park of any kind, you can see the green effects, the green highlighting is the radius, but you don't see any changes to the numbers. It's all +0, because those 2 parks are already doing the job. Even the large park has basically no influence, or almost no influence, only to the houses that are very close, and then I waste a huge amount of space creating that, so it's not worthwhile. So you're really encouraged to build different kinds of things. A garden should work, because they have parks and not gardens, but these are always very small in radius. The statues are fantastic. And the statues are all of different types, like small statue, medium statue. You can add one of each of the 3, and you'll be fine. I can add a statue here, and then another one there. How much does this cost again? Oh, it was there. I didn't see on the screen. 500 each, so it's 1,000 gold. Yeah, let's go. 1 statue. 2 statues. All right, that's desirability. Hey, Sifyadam, welcome. Let's let the game run. Make sure they have trees to chop. They do. They totally do. Yep. Oh, I was gonna set this as a priority, but they're already hurrying up with the forger. Forger's moved, pause, Luala is back, grow nuts, priorities nuts, willow, roots, herbs. And the circle is... wait. What if I just gather more herbs? Can I gather more herbs at all? No, if I get these herbs, I'll lose those herbs. And those nuts are far away. I'd need to lose herbs as well, so it's not worthwhile. Yeah, I've checked this circle. I don't think I can move it at all. Maybe grabbing the eggs in the bottom, as long as I don't lose the eggs in the top. The herbs in the top, I'm losing them. Never mind. Never mind, that doesn't work. Oh, that's a bit of lag. Those eggs are out. Everything else is in. That's it. Go to work, Luwala. Get that garden ready. I want nuts next year. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, I have 7 more people to put to work. I can't put more to work in the academy. Paper is fine. All the other industries I find. What I could do is just add the surplus to coal so they extract from there, right? This was my plan at the start. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cool. And extract this again. Oh, no. Well, if the raiders come, I'll cancel it then. Because I think they can run back quickly enough. So nobody works here as per usual. As for the line of sight things, they're still building this one. On this side, I can make one on the left and one on the right of this building. So, it's the fog wars like here. Here in the middle, 70 over there, Forager. And as for this corner, there. There requires flattening. Fine, do it. Hey, Demo! You can start an a cappella band with 7 people? Huh. Curious fact of the day. So this... Oh! 20! Oh my god! 20? I've never seen 20! You can't turn them away, by the way. If you think, oh my god, they will starve, can't feed all of these new mouths to feed, I can't handle it, you can turn them away. But I mean, more workers, more population. Let's go. This is kind of the goal, right? Especially during this growth phase. I need a lot more houses. Let's do 1, 2, 3. 3. 4. I'm reaching the limit. I have like 2 more houses to add, and then it's done for this city layout. Then to get more population, I want to upgrade the houses, for which these statues are great. Year 22. Will we have peace this year or war this year? Was there... Ah, yeah, root cellar with fruit? Yes. It's all well configured. So we should have a crap ton of coal this year. Need to put 1 person in this iron mine, only 1. Now this thing has 500 stone. I'm gonna set it like in the middle, the entrance of this building. And gonna disable the materials here completely. And they're gonna rush here. Actually, no, I'm gonna move this closer to the trade center because they're all getting the stone from here. So I'm gonna speed this up. Yeah, faster, faster, faster. Food fermentation. Food just spoils. They built the 2 statues and immediately we have a bunch of houses that we can upgrade. This will mean more taxes, so hey, let's do it. Spending a lot of gold, but I have a lot of gold. I mean, a little gold, not a lot. That's definitely not a lot. So here is only one person on iron, and now we have 0 laborers. But now I won't have enough to put 8 more when this mine goes out. So I'll just make another mine right here. And this one will be completely empty. Okay, cool. I can upgrade more roads since I have a crap ton of stone. Let's upgrade the roads in the center of the city a bit more. And the ones around the farms, which are quite good for productivity and movement speed. I should also start thinking about fencing in the cattle zone, which is these 2x3 squares of 12x12 each. And that means fences. Okay, let's explain the fences then. There's different types of fences. You can make wood fences that can have gates. You can make stone fences if you have a lot of stone. In my situation, actually, that's not a bad idea. Or you can make other decorative fences that don't really add desirability, but they look pretty in your city. So you can do hedge fences, and on tier 3, on tier 4, iron fences. I'm gonna go with the simplest of fences, wood fences, because I'm gonna need gates, because this is gonna be a work area. People will need to enter and leave this area without the cattle being able to leave past the fences. The fences exist to separate the to keep the cattle in here and will not run away into the wilderness, and also not run into my farms. Otherwise they eat everything that I'm planting, and then we have no food. That is the big problem of having cattle close to farms. That can even happen to deer, by the way. It only didn't happen in this game because I don't have any deer spawns anywhere close to my farms. On the last game, it was a huge problem because I had groups of deer like spawning here, and they would just run in because the farmers, they plant the things in the farms, and they go home, they wait until the season is over to harvest, they can come back. When the people leave, the deer go in, they eat everything, and then we have no food. So you may also need to fence in your farms depending on the proximity of deer. Thankfully, it was not a problem in this game. As for the cattle, I like to have fences in the intersections where roads come through. So that would be like this, and like here, another fence here. And I could make like a diagonal fence here. Ideally, that's what I would do, but it doesn't work. If you make a diagonal fence here, and then you create a row of fences like here, normal fences without being doors, there's a connection problem with the diagonal and the straight fence, and there are actually holes here and there, so the cattle runs through. So the way to do it, since I cannot do a fence in the diagonal, and people may come from here and try to enter the orchard and the place where the cattle is, what I do is I create fences like midway through there. So I do like 1, 2, 3, 4 fences, and then 1, 2, 3 on this side, and then I'll make a fence gate there and a fence gate here. This is how I gate my corners. And now I continue to build the fences there, and the fences there, and we should be good. Gliding through the fence. Exactly, they learned from me. They learned from Doom. They glide through everything. They put all the stone they wanted in the trading post. I'm gonna deliver all the stone here by doing this. And now they're gonna rush this building to remove all the stone there. Did you finish this? Where's the spot? I don't see the spot anymore. Make use fireballs. Food. That must be it. Okay, forger there. Jake, you build that. Don't just dig the wood.
Hello there.
You build it. You know you can. What the fuck? No! This costs what to upgrade? Gold, planks, clay. They may attack me at any point at this moment now. From month 2 onwards, I may be attacked. I have a lot of gold, planks, and clay, so let's upgrade a bunch more. Second wagon shop is set up. I can't move this yet. I wanted to move this closer to the edge of town. Not yet. Jesus, don't move that close to the board then. Traveler. Merchant. What do you have for me? You want... Ooh, pottery? Yes. And beer? Yes. Absolutely. Iron ore? Not really. What can you sell me? Very cheap barrels. So I could just buy barrels. And this will already decrease the spoilage of my buildings, even though I don't have the industry yet. If I buy all the barrels, how is this cheap? This is fucking expensive. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Yeah, you're gonna wait 72 days. That's fine. Just wait. Nobody's going there. Oh, nobody works here. Nobody works there. Add another one. So many circles. So many foragers. Another lightning midair. Okay. We've almost won this war against the fog of war. Nobody works here. Right, this corner, I'll leave this corner alone. I'm going to... I think it's risky sending out people to build more forges now because they can come at any time. Let's see. Technology. Let's see if they attack or not. So I'm hesitating between animal husbandry and barrels. I have the people for animal husbandry. You know what? Let's go. No, wait. There's another thing. Military? No, I said the military are fine. The military are fine. Let's go. Time for the cattle. Time for cows and chickens and stuff. So, new food production buildings. You have the barn for cows. You have the goat barn for goats. And you have the chicken coop for chicken coops. You want the buildings to be on the inside of your fences. Because the cattle will go inside the buildings when there's a lot of cold, for example. During the winters, they will hide in the barns and eat hay. So, I don't remember my setup for these 3 buildings. I want one of each just to showcase all of them. And they have different sizes. The cow barn is the biggest one, obviously. But I think if I put a cow barn like this... This is 4 by 6. 4 by 6. 4 by 3. Well, let me even out the... No. If I put this one in the corner. Cows are a priority. Cows are the priority. So, actually I'm going to do it like this. And maybe put the chickens back there. And the goats, which can move further. Okay, that's for cows. The chickens are what? Oh no, that doesn't fit. That doesn't fit. Hold on. I need one more slot, or I turn this building around, but then it doesn't fit because of the ground. Okay, let's flatten the terrain a bit here. 4 by 6. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we'll build them. I can build the others, actually. I can build the goat barn here. 4 by 3. And then the chickens. 4 by 2. Yes. And, well, I might as well start making the fences here because I can't have cattle before I have the fences completely built, or otherwise they'll run away. So the fences. Okay. And here I just connect this whole thing. Okay. Lots of stuff to be built. Do you sell cattle? No. Not really. Speaking of the devil, 2 crops eaten by animals. What? I was just... Oh my god, there's a deer eating my farm right now. I was just describing this. How did this happen? This deer moved all the way down here to eat this farm. What the fuck? That doesn't make any sense. They're eating my farms, Jessic.
What needs doing?
Where are you, Jessic? Oh my god, yeah, that's no wonder why you're hunting.
Hello there.
You're not carrying anything. Run.
As you said.
Run, Jessic, run. You have to kill a deer quickly. A doe. A female deer. Come on, run, Jessic, run. Let me help you explain. Oh boy. These shouldn't even be alive, let alone walking all the way over here to eat and eating my farms. Wow, Jessic, you run really fast. Hit it. Nice. 1 shot, 1 kill. Okay, now these bushes are being harvested. Cool. Luala, how are you doing foraging willow? Cool. Please tell me we're gonna have more nuts this year. Otherwise, outside of putting the building right next to the nuts, I don't know how to make more nuts from the garden other than this. Wait. That's 1, this is 0. That was a few too many workers, and those will run out soon enough. Okay. The deer's dead, problem solved. They didn't eat much. No problem at all. I'm gonna need to move these buildings because they're gonna be in the way of my fences. Actually, this is wrong. This is wrong. I wish the delete key would delete build sites. Another piece of feedback that I've given to devs, because normally I press the delete key and it deletes a building, but when there's a build site, nothing. So it's really annoying to have to do these one by one. But I got it wrong. This is not where I want to make the fences. These fences will extend because I want a bit more space, because if I soon I will also have horses. I'll have a stable, and that stable will require more grazing space from the other animals as well, so I might not have enough. I need to move my barracks. Okay, I'm gonna wait see if I get attacked or not before I do any of these risky changes. But otherwise, at least I have this half of the fence done. Not completely, actually. Let's do this. 1 builders, okay. Oh yeah, I got 20 new people. Whoa, +2? +2? I had 20 new people to put to work as well, and I didn't put to work as well. Should I? I probably should. Oh, come on, get out of my face. Before this guy runs away. 42 days still. I mean, let's put them there. Should I make another coal mine? Let's make another coal mine. My surplus does go there after all. Okay, 2 merchants now. What do you want? That's too many pelts. Let's move them back. I can sell some tools. Well, your price is not great. I don't give a shit about that. Let's move all the baskets back. We don't have enough, apparently. Stone? Hold on. Stone is 500. We can take even more. I'm gonna get all of your gold with this alone, so I'm not worried about... arbitrage. Unless I can get the money from the other guy. Candles, pottery. Hold on. This guy sells pottery for 12. Nah. 9. Beer, medicine, iron ore. I don't think so. No. Oh, he does have horses. So after you build the barns to have cows and goats and chickens, you won't have any animals, and you can't get them in the wild. You have to get lucky with a trader or make a special request, arriving with cows to then buy cows, and then when you have 2, 3, 4 cows, they'll start reproducing every year. But that industry needs to get started with a trader. I'm gonna sell you the beer. I'm gonna sell you the pottery, and you can go. There's nothing else I can do with this guy. I need more houses. Well, the house upgrades will give me more population space, so let's upgrade more houses then. Each of these is +1. Still no attack. They have a lot of work still. Can't you domesticate like bears? I like your ambition, Eric. For the circus. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that, shall we? Gotta move these there so that I can fence above them. I did move the soap shop. So let's move this the hunter. Oh my god, what is this? What is with this terrain? Sure, move that one there, flatten this, and then I'll move the other one. Oh, and I can make the barn to flatten this part too, so... The big barn, the cow barn. Yeah, that's good. I also like to make a well here. But I'm not sure what's the best place for it. Oh, they're all wrong, actually. They should be close to the road. So... There. And those two should be moved too. I'll make the well after I move these. And this animal trap, I'm not sure what it's doing there. I didn't move them all, did I? No, but his work area is wrong because it's in the red. I'm gonna move it right now. There was some green here. No, there was some green there, and I set it as green, and it's already gone to red again. And I don't think I chopped trees this time around. How is it so garbage for animal traps? Is it better down here? Kind of is. See, it's better there. A couple small pebbles. Let's see if I can use that as a landmark. So can you do this? Green? No. Oh, fuck it. Come on! What is this bullshit? Okay, green. I think that destroyed a couple of animal traps, but let's hope that this is better. It's more far away. This thing is now empty. You can add more stone, more logs. Where do I even put this guy? Maybe here. Fence is almost done. Let's move the fisherman as well, a fishing shack. Nobody wants to build this forager? Really? On 5. I'm giving them a lot to do right now, so it's not surprising they are a bit overworked even with the extra people. They're not worried so much about the food anymore. But a lot of people have just joined. Okay. Who's there? You. What do you want? Pottery, beer. I have nothing to sell. Maybe some coal. What did I say about the coal? 250. Oh, actually, since I'm extracting superb amount of coals, let me sell you some. And I'll buy nothing. My economy for pretty much anything is stable, so unless they come in with a Tome of Knowledge. These don't interest me. Yeah, I've got the military relics. Nothing else is really important. Yeah, give me all your money right now. And let's go back to 500 there, so bring even more for next time. This guy's 0 gold. This girl has some, but no good prices for anything except coal. Let's see how much I can sell there. Level 2 shelters. Yes, let's get those done. That's an easy upgrade. I can move this well, like here. Since this is gonna be the edge of town, this well here is quite a good spot. A pet bear? Oh my god. That doesn't sound very safe. Everyone to the coal mines! I know we got 20 people. I should probably double check. 18 plus 37 equals 55. Wait, what? I have 11 more people to put to work. I don't even know, guys. I don't even know. I'll make another coal mine. How original is that? Let's get rid of those 7,000. Mine is out of war. Okay, hold on. This is the iron mine. Yes, it is. So we fire all of them. That is 8 people. We disable, we destroy. And now this one, 8 people. We enable it. And now the coal mine. Coal mine. There. Well, coal is money in this case, so... Can you give me all your gold? Not quite. Rot! I think this trick of adding only 1 person per farm in use is not great. Let's add another farm. But it was very small rot. No, 180 non-crops. Well, it's maybe not worth 1 person. Like, considering 1 person producing 189 per year, that's not very good. Now let's fine-tune these now, because with them like this, the orchard is gonna expand north. There's no point in expanding left or right because of the fences and the roads. But so that is 6 by 6 on each side, and then as much north as possible. So if I do this pixel precision thing, this is the best you can do with those 6 and this one. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can I add more? Yes. No. Yes. I can add 2 to this guy. This gal. Peach, pear, apple, peach. Huh? What is it? Apple, peach, pear. Apple, peach, pear. Huh? What? How? What did I do here? No, apple, peach, pear. Even though this now belongs to the other guy. Okay. So I'm gonna do apple, peach, a peach and a pear here. It doesn't have to be perfect anyway. Peach should fit. Pear should fit. Let's build them first and then check. And now for the circle. How did it end here? That one was already built. Pear, apple. Peach, peach, pear, apple. So we started with just one apple. Okay. Apple. So. That works. Yes. Peach, peach. Pear. Apple. Peach, peach. I'm not gonna build the next row. This is already, these are already two very big orchards for just two people to be working on. So let's leave them be. House upgrade, level 3. Yes, please. Look at these new, all these new houses requiring glass and furniture. What can I know? Oh, that's the well, not the house. Okay. Wrong upgrade. Lots of housing space now. 33 days. I'm not gonna sell you soap. I could sell you more coal. Yeah, 250. Bring in more coal, people. That's the only thing I can sell really here. So many upgrades. My planks are going down really fast though. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. We have a planks problem. Do I still have available laborers? We're on the maximum of workers, so it's 37. We have 9 laborers. I'm gonna make another sawmill. Saw pit. Yeah, we need more people on planks. We absolutely do. Where can I put it? The wood's being stored there. Oh, it should be next to this one. Well, that's awkward. Maybe I move that one back? Let's move this one back. Let's move the well a bit in. Nice space for the well. Alright. Corporal. The bear made it corporal? Okay. Oh, I moved the fisherman. I have to reset her work area. Otherwise, she doesn't work anymore. It's these 3. Easy. Month 6, 7 is coming. If they don't attack us now, they don't attack us ever. Okay, Jake is building that. That's fantastic. Are they excavating? Where's the excavation site? Is this one? It is. They're not excavating. There's so much at work right now. So much happening. It is no surprise. Okay. Nobody works here. I want to explore this whole place. "17 days, she's gonna go. She's gonna go soon. Okay, at least the firewood has now reached the limit, so the charcoal kiln from last time did not consume all of our firewood. It's perfectly safe. Yeah, we're in planks starvation right now. I should have made this even earlier. Stop it. Yeah, every time you upgrade a lot of houses and build big buildings like these, you can run out of some of the materials. Nobody works here. This is not ready yet. Until we have chickens, I can set the grazing area for the chickens. Sure. You graze over there. But until we buy chickens from a trader, this does not matter the slightest. I don't want people working there doing nothing. Hey, Flower, boa noite. The video on YouTube. YouTube is the past run. This is the new run. So the video on YouTube is Chapter 1. Chapter 2, I'm working on editing it and uploading it soon. Chapter 3 is what we're recording right now, the middle of Chapter 3. So we're quite advanced when compared to the story part of what I uploaded earlier today on YouTube. They are not attacking us. Month 7 has hit. I'm going to keep this corner as the fog of war. The enemies will spawn there. Everything else, I'm going to explore fully. So let's do 70, like here. Hey Lucie, bienvenue. Plaisir de vous revoir. Can I move this now? I can move this one now. And those buildings, we still need to wait. So, since they are not attacking, I'm moving this over there. I'm moving the barracks over there, and I'm continuing with the fence. This fence can already be continued. So, this will be the edge of my town. I'll make a fence for now, because I don't want to ruin my achievement to get to 500 population with 0 walls. But this side here will be a wall instead of a fence. I can make the fence up until there at least. So, this is going to be... Ooh, I'm running out of planks. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm running out, not planks, I'm running out of logs. Are these guys still chopping stone? That's probably the last stone. After that I can tell them to just chop trees. And that'll be great. Let's tell them to chop all these. And nobody's going there. Okay, I'm gonna have to force you. What are you doing, guys? You're chopping trees, right? Oh no, they're going? Erman?
Need something?
Excavating, excavating, excavating. Good. Go there. Get it done. Get it done. So, forager there. And I can make a forager somewhere here. I'm gonna have to measure like this a little bit. So, north of that rock. Okay. So, here. That should work. I'm not going to upgrade more. I have no planks even for these buildings.
Need something?
Stop it. How many people do I put there? How many people do I have available? 18 workers out of 18, so we have 7 people to put to work. Let's fill it up completely. I'm going to need more logs. I'm not putting anyone else to work yet. I'm going to tell them to just chop a lot of trees. Luala. Oh no, I didn't see. How many nuts did each of them grow? The video doesn't say part 1 because it's the beginning of the series that I'm gonna create a playlist for. 78! But you're right next to nuts. 78 is 13 each. It should be 17 each. I have no idea. Do I move the forager to the other side? Is this going to be better for nuts? What are you doing, Luala? Foraging mushrooms. Well, let's let her be. Maybe I'll try it again over the other side of the nuts next year to see if it's more productive, but that's not looking very good. Okay, move the barracks, please. Another bug. I click to move the barracks, and I click and I click and I click, and it doesn't move. It just happens when moving the barracks. Like, the game ignores my clicks. I have no idea why. I want to move these barracks also further. Further up. Over there. See what I mean? Click, 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 click. Stupid. Move those, make a well, make a well resource as well. Yeah. Excavating. Good. Get going with those planks, guys. Get going. No more deer down here, right? No, that one just disappeared. Yeah, hunt them down. Chop more trees. Let's get this one close to those trees. This is the spot, the area of my city that has the furthest distance from any store yard. So it helps to have the store card here. Oh, by the way, I should do this. Because now there's another saw pit there. Goat barn! Disable. Set the grazing area. Sure, I don't care. Knowledge. Cool. No, so now I know I won't get attacked. There's many upgrades related to the products of animal farms. We don't even have the animals, and it'll take a while to get this going because we need traders to arrive with said animals, and we need to have the gold to buy them. Until then, what can I upgrade? This will give us more meat. They were complaining about food, and meat is all like be completely consumed. And once we have animals going, we'll have enough tallow to upgrade all of the hunters and dedicate those to, well, meat and pelts. But that's not a concern right now. I'm kind of running out of wood, so maybe I should start pushing towards the upgrade of the work camp. Or barrels. But this consumes planks as well, and planks are going out. Oh, wait. This. Yes. Military. That or military. I think this is more urgent because I'm running so out of planks. So woodworking, this lets you upgrade the sawmill into the saw pit into a sawmill, and lets you upgrade the firewood splitter into a firewood workshop, if that makes any sense. And the particularity about upgrading these buildings is that they will start using heavy tools, and they'll produce items faster, they'll have additional workers, their productivity will be significantly increased, especially because of all the upgrades that relate to heavy tools. So let's upgrade one at a time. It's just a bunch of bricks and iron, and I have that. Let's go. Hey, Chili! Nice to see you. Let's hold up on the upgrades of the houses. Oh my god! Oh my god, look at this! Taxes, market, taxes, luxury. Manufacturing is also increasing gold quite well, yeah. That's all the upgrades of the houses, and you get a lot more gold monthly because taxes increase like crazy. Alright, the barracks are more up north, which is nice. And winter is coming. How are you guys doing here? 65. It's getting risky. Nice work, Dresden. Nobody works here. Nobody works here. Yeah, we're getting really close to this corner. Oh no, somebody dropped off the... Can I send one of you to build that? No, it has to be builder. Whatever, let's cancel this before they freeze to death. Are they gonna finish this? No, they're not. Let's cancel that. No, we're not worth the risk. Get back. Don't upgrade anything yet. Let's let these upgrade first. And I'm getting to the point where there's so many people on screen that having these names on screen is not helping. In the beginning of the game, I always activate the names of the people on screen with advanced, because it helps you see wolves and bears with their health bar in red out in the wilderness, so that you don't get attacked. But at this point, we've explored so much that it's not a pressing concern. So I'm going to go back to military units only, or basic. No, it should be military units only. Which doesn't include bears and wolves. It should. Like it's an enemy, not military, but it's an enemy. Okay, these guys are back here. That's great. Let's make the rest of the fences on this side. Fences, fences, fences. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and that'll turn, okay? Food is fine. Oh my god, look at those vegetables! And the fruit, we have quite a lot more fruit than before. Meat is not great, but at least vegetables. What is this? Okay, now you guys have those planks, get them going. And meanwhile, give me more taxes. 4 full coal mines with all these people. Well, not full yet, but we have the people. Do we? Do we? Is this a mistake? 9 out of 18. Hold on, now I need to calculate this. I should have 55. I have 50. No, 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 no. Actually, that's too much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's not overdo it. Rat catcher. Done. The hunters have been moved. Oh no! No, 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 I forgot to change their workplaces. Right, after you move them, you need to set their workplaces. You should be there. You too should be there. Not close to the boars. Like this. Okay. And now the soap shop can go... Oh, do I want to move the tannery? Hold on. The tannery has a desirability problem. Yeah, I can't move it any closer. And moving it there would be a little better for distance, but it would require chopping the trees. I can't chop these trees. Let's do that. I need the space anyway. Move the soap shop. How can I move the soap shop? There makes sense. I need 3 by 4. Flatten that, please. Oh my god, what's wrong with this terrain? Now I should have enough houses for the upgrade. Not yet, 19 out of 30, but we'll get there. Wait, frostbite? Frostbite where? Can I... Who's... How... Where's the notification? I didn't click on the notification. Who has frostbite? The distance matters. Okay, by the way, after a while the work camp will show you this symbol. There are no stones in range of this work camp, which means they got all the stones here, and now it's all trees. So now I'm gonna... Well, I'm gonna chop trees. But since I don't want to deforest this to the point where there's nothing else going on, I'll... But I do need the logs. Let's just leave it like this. So now they're all gonna chop wood. Who has frostbite? Is it somebody coming from the up north? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Nobody works here. Nobody works there. Where are they? Who has frostbite? Okay, I can check this house and this person.
What is it?
Oh, you're in town. Oh, I disabled this thing. That's why I don't see them. That's why I don't see them. Okay, I'm still not used to changing these graphical options. But this person is in town, so just seek medicine and get better. Get better quick. Yeah, food is much better now. Now we have a lot of vegetables and fruit. Once we get some animal farms going, I may think about turning off the rationing policy. We have an upgraded sawmill. Let's upgrade the other one too. Upgraded firewood splitter. Let's upgrade the other one too. The firewood splitter doesn't have more people on it, but it works faster. Actually, as a matter of fact, I don't want to upgrade the other fire, but we have more people who are going to be consuming more firewood. Never mind, let it go. Let it be. Please upgrade that too. Might be important for firewood to keep everybody warm, even though our firewood is quite good. But this year we got a tremendous boost in population. And in housing as well. Even though they're keeping up. I'm upgrading all these houses, but 350 already. Hey, Enkagon the second. Hi. Nice to see you. Fog of War is almost completely gone. I'm gonna save. Oh yeah, cold, very cold. I'm gonna save here. So that is year 22. Right, let's do the maintenance. I can go for another year. So temporary shelters. Not full. Good. This one. This one is full. Oh. Okay. I think I just need more of them. So be it. Yeah, because these people are probably going there too. Let's make another temporary shelter then here. And a well. There. The hunters, I've just been checking on them. The malts. It's in the red again. Fucking hell. Should have made a fisherman. What the fuck do you want, Nemalt? How are you still hunting deer? There's a bit of green. There's a bit of green. There. This might be the closest for him, actually. Somewhere like here. What kind of landmark is that? So there's a small bush, and it's a bit underneath that small bush. Like here. Oh, come on, it was green, it was green, it was green. Don't give me that shit. Oh, come on, please, game. I have no patience for this shit. I don't have time to click 1,000 times in the same area. If it's green, it's green. Don't show me that red shit. Give me the green. It's worthless. Fucking hell. That's too far. This is completely red. Now it's green in the middle of this? What? How? You were there and it was red. How is it green here now? What the fuck? The game is just trolling me. There's no way it's green here, of all places. See, it's not. Fuck you, game. Not even moving the building. I'm already trying to avoid the bug of this thing not working. But now even moving the building doesn't work. The game has no concept of what... Oh, now it's red. Convenient. How fucking convenient is that? What the fuck? Fine. Stay there. I just should move these hunters somewhere else. Maybe like rotate the firehouses closer to there. They still can get the stuff from here, and then maybe the hunters somewhere closer to this area where they can get even green, 2 green chevrons, 4 animal traps. But it all depends on having the animal farms ready first. Yeah, I could totally do them there. Anyway, productivity 360. Oh, these were just moved, so I can't do much. And this is 7 deer. Whatever. Wagons. So we got a new wagon shop. How are these guys doing? Yeah, 28%. And you? 12. I don't think I need more. Smoke houses. Did anything spoil? No meat, no fish. Grocers. Now you're gonna have a lot of houses.
Need something?
To deliver to. Idle 7%. Yeah, and a lot of people as well. Idle 9%.
Need something?
Idle 9%. Well, That's a plus grocer on my to-do list, and the last one, because we're reaching the end of our city complex, city build here. I might need to destroy one of the mines to build the final 2 houses. There's only 2 spots for houses, and that is completely full. And then all the rest is upgrades. And our population will grow a lot slower from this point onwards, if we've already reached a considerable size, so the goal of speedrunning population now is not as important as it was in the beginning. Right, so plus grocer compost yard. How does the compost yard deal with all this? Well, one thing is for sure, when I have farm animals, there'll be a lot more manure to shovel, and then I'm sure I will need 2 of these. But this one is always at 1% idle, which is like the bare minimum. The bare minimum. Oh yeah. This farm is in use now. Yes, so 94. That absolutely gets a bit of compost. What else is there? 95 in use, yes. I didn't build a new farm, I forgot that last year. 98% is worthless. If there's nothing else, let's do a 96. I still have more. What? 98, 98, not worth it. Let's keep the compost. Should have made a new farm last time, I didn't, so let's do it now. That's a 90%. This is a 74. This is a 76. Aha. Which is closer, that? Or this? This, I think. Okay, since we're not building more farms down there, I might as well make the apiary here. Okay. How are the farms doing, by the way? This disease did not disappear. Oh, it's the beans. Yeah. But now it should, I hope. All good here. Now, these 2 are not in use. These 3 are, and I added a new farmer because of rot, and that's good, and a new farm will be built. Cool. Done. Population, builders, workers. What is it looking like? It's looking like we need 56, and we have 56. Yeah, that's a 0, but I have a surplus in coal, so I can remove people on coal to add to other things that are more important here. Cool. Any problems? Town center says no. Happiness says no. Whoa, 100% happy with the food? Yeah, that's what a couple more farms do. Absolutely, especially with the rationing still on. Finally, we've reached the limit of the arrows. That is very good to see. I probably didn't use any arrows, almost no arrows this year because there was no war, and I didn't even take the soldiers to hunt down boars. That -1 is I think somebody is sick in one of the mines, or they broke a limb, an arm. Fractured bone. They'll get cured and they'll go back to work. Nothing to worry about there. Right, the happiness... What? The happiness... Yeah, I'm not giving you beer. This is just nonsense. Like... 17.4. Is it not enough? Maybe I should have more hide coats and more clothes. Maybe my stockpile of clothes is actually not enough. I'm gonna put plus hide coats, plus clothes on my to-do list. And I'll check things in more detail. So food, they're not complaining. Nothing important is spoiling. I do want to check the fruit. Did it go up? Yes, and it'll go up more as the trees from the second orchard mature. Very nice. Almost nothing spoiled, by the way. Vegetables, so I made a lot more farms. Nothing spoiled yet because they just got the products from the farms. But next year they might. Like greens will surely spoil in the thousands, most likely. But at least they're no longer complaining. Anything new here? This all is stable. Honey. What the fuck? What the fuck? How? Does the game code just have a random number? Like each year the apiaries, they produce a random amount of number from 1 to 10. Like compared to last year I produced what, 8? and I produced 6 times more than last year, but I had only 1 apiary. Sure, the apiary is great because it's next to the orchard, but I mean, that shouldn't... No, that doesn't make any sense. Does it add up? 9 plus 8 plus 9 plus 9 plus 9 plus 9. They're all producing about the same. It's not about 1 apiary. Don't give me that. That's bullshit. And this one? 9. So yeah, if you add all of these, it's about 48. But the thing is, why wasn't it 48 last year, or 40? Or something close to that? Stunks. More like bunks. This game is full of bunks. Anyway. Flax, still stable. Alright, I didn't add more paper. Pelt. Didn't peek. Tallow. Oh my god. Wait, but now there's more? Huh? What? Shit. Did the soap shop stop working? Yes, because I moved it. Also, I'm gonna move it again. Yeah. Okay, well, whatever. So, tallow, firewood. 620, yeah, that's a peak in consumption. Now I want to be in the... We're already in the 600 range. As for the number of people, they are currently working, but... Well, we have to see how the productivity is like after the upgrades. For now, it's too early. Need to let it stabilize first. Yeah, planks, there's a lot of consumption, a lot of interruptions too. I shouldn't sell planks before I have like 1,000. I've never sold planks, I think, but anyway. Let's let them upgrade the buildings, and then we see iron. I really want to take 1 person off of iron, but I know I will regret that, because removing a third, it's too much. It's too much. 240 is 80 times 3. Yeah, I remove 80 from there, I get 160, and then we're below the curve. No way. 170 is a peak. What do I have on iron? 200, it's fine. Paper. 300 is a peak. I have 300 on paper too. Notes are good. Production is good. No new peaks. No new peaks on bricks. Bricks are stable, but we're using them for upgrades. Let's leave them be. Shoes. I told you it was a one-time peak. I shouldn't add more people to shoes. It went down immediately. Hide coats. Still 0 consumed. I think we just had a wave of a lot of people grabbing coats from all the immigrants that arrived. But, I mean, maybe that's an argument to just add another person to the tannery. Clothes. Ooh. Hold on. That's actual consumption. Those are clothes wearing out. So yeah, I agree with both the hide coats and the linen clothes, even though this will consume more flax, so next year I have to take a look at the flax consumption, see if I need more farms for that. Baskets is still stable. We have a stockpile. Soap stable. Stockpile. Tools stable. Stockpile. Heavy tools stable. Not a huge stockpile, but it's enough. We're using them for upgrades anyway. Logs. That's scary. All the fences and all the new buildings made that happen. We still have a little bit of a stockpile, but I should really focus more on trees next year. Well, the work camp is already set to trees, but I might use some tech to upgrade the work camp that next, because now it actually makes sense. I started by making the work camp just to show it off in this playthrough, but now I actually need it. So good. Stone, this is ridiculous. This is also part of the work camp's fault. But I'll be able to sell it. It's all good. Clay is not at a peak, but it is... This is because of the upgrades of the buildings. I have enough clay in reserve that I'm gonna say I don't add more people on clay. I don't have a lot of laborers. Let's leave it be. Coal, yeah. Well, I don't have a lot of laborers. Of course I do. They're all on coal. Let's put plus clay. Plus clay. Plus clay. Yeah, the coal. I'm gonna have so much coal soon enough. I need to make more buildings just to store the coal that I'm extracting. Iron ore. Iron ore is not being produced enough, but we have a stockpile. Not really. Plus iron ore. I removed people from coal to make this happen. Okay. And is it a peak? Did I peak on coal? Coal. 250. No, iron ore should be also 250. It says 300. I had peaked before. Sand. So now the farms aren't taking it anymore, which means it's just a glassmaker and it's stable. Leave it be. Sell sand when above 100. Gold ore. This seems stable. This seems stable. So it looks like 20 consumed gold ore. Okay. What? No, it's not. Huh? What? That doesn't make any sense. What? They produce 26 but only consume 20. Right, 6 is not enough for even the wagon to come and bring stuff and take it to the smeltery. So... Ha ha ha, Sashman, funny, ha ha ha, Sashman made a joke. Everybody laughs and applauds. Hold on. Sashman, this is for you. It's like having a soundboard. I can use this game as a soundboard whenever I want some sound to happen. I just click there. This is all for Sashman's joke. Okay, I'm gonna put plus gold ore. Because I think 2 people are not enough. Wait, how many do I have? 3. Yeah, I'll add more and more. I have so many people on coal anyway. Why not? Why not? Gold ore is done. Luxury, stable. Candles. What? 0 candles. I need plus candles. What the hell? That'll be more wax, but now we have a lot of apiaries, so maybe that's not a problem. Glassware. You see, that's what pisses me off. Apiaries make both honey and wax. Wax is stable. It only increases when I add more apiaries. Honey is this mess. How is this possible? If it was the farmers overworked and they can't go collect the honey, they also would not collect the wax, but the wax is right here. These 2 graphs make 0 sense to me. 0 sense. I'm not finished. We were in luxury goods. Plus candles. Glassware is fine, although it's going to be consumed more and more now that it is a distributed luxury item. Furniture is also being distributed. I'm going to add plus furniture because I know that it's going to be consumed more. But then I should also add glass, and that means also more planks and more sand. Maybe not. Let's leave it be. I don't have that many people. Armaments. So arrows, they've reached the limit, and now they made a lot of crossbows. Okay, now that makes sense. And some bows too. Shields, hauberks. All good. Cool. I want technology, maybe for the extra trees and then the forester. This might be the priority since having... So these upgrades to the barns will give us more milk and eggs. And this one will increase the birth rate of animals. And then I can also make a cheesemaker. But we're not there yet. We still need to buy farm animals from a traveling merchant. Speaking of which, let's stash the trading center. Iron, 200. Stone, 500. Coal, 250. This is going to be a big moneymaker. If they buy this, that'll be good. Oh my god, I'm full on honey. They're not even buying the honey. And I'm even getting full on medicinal roots. But then if somebody comes buying roots or honey, I just sell the whole thing and I make a huge chunk of money. Flax. Considering I'm going to make more clothes. Well, there's no problem in storing it here. The problem is in selling it, so I can store it and then decide later on. But yeah, I'm gonna need more of these too. I'll add those in a moment. Clay, tools, sure, a few. Baskets, definitely. I want to add another basket person. Maybe not. Pottery, glassware above 100? Ooh. Okay, I can sell a few. If somebody buys these are very expensive. So that can be a good source of money. Big money! Big prizes! I love it! You never sell beans, they never buy beans. These sources of food, it's worthless. We have one armor in excess, it's not worth even the work of carrying it here. Fine, let's bring in some crossbows, start selling these as well. Willow, paper, alright. I've already made the new farm. The storage cart is there. Let's make a few more buildings and destroy the fog of war completely. I can make one like here, but I think it's getting a bit too close to their spawn. What I may do instead is just move this forager a bit more here. Let's do that, and then we'll see how that progresses. As for this corner, let's get the corner completely in. Between these trees, that's about 70. Let's do it there. Another for no, that's a hunter. Don't make that mistake again. Forager. Oh no, you need to chop trees for that? No, it's gonna take forever. There's no choice. Well, then chop that tree. Right, let's change the industries, shall we? I'm gonna add one grocer. I'm gonna be in the negatives of workers. I don't care. I'll just remove from coal after I added everything that I need. I need one more. We've had 22 years with one person making hide coats in the tannery. Just one. Yeah, just no surprise that we need one more over there. Clothes. This will increase the flax consumption considerably, but we really need it at this point. One person on clay. We open this mine again. One person in iron ore. One person for gold ore. 4 for 1? Oh my god, the gold mine is terrible. Productivity is garbage. 3 people in 1 year, they got 22 little bits of gold ore. Seriously. Garbage. Candles, a 3rd person. I could boost the candles with the tech that I've been skipping all these years, but this... Now this is 75% for 3 people. Still not great. I'd rather unlock new stuff. Even this stuff would be more important. But we don't have tech right now, so we just had another person to candles, and now we should be in the negatives when it comes to workers. Let's see how many people I need to remove from the coal mines. I should be, again, 56 total. I have 49. I need to remove 7 people from the coal mines. I'm gonna remove 8 and add 1 here, and actually destroy this mine because there will be a house there. I want to make this space available. We should be on 0 laborers. Let's go. Another year. Do we get attacked this time? Not dead yet. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I just made a new farm. New farm under construction. Oh, which means that we actually have another labor. Because that's 2 fake laborers. And these guys are not paused. Nobody's paused, right? Let me calculate this again. Hold on. We should be at -1. So 56. We have 55. Correct. By the way, I've been doing this since the beginning of the game, but I guess I didn't explain what is my calculation for these numbers here. And what does that 56, 55 actually mean. So, I explained at the beginning, but laborers, they do general work. They chop trees and wood and stone. They move stuff around. And the builders only carry building materials to buildings, and they build those buildings. And they also sometimes excavate. No. I don't know why this has the builder icon here, because the general laborers are the people who work on excavation sites. So builders only work on build sites, as the name indicates. These 2 numbers, the number on the right side, I'll explain this one first, is the number of maximum builders that you allow this city to have. If it's too low compared to your total population, you get a warning, and then you get a big pop-up on the screen that doesn't go away. It's very annoying. So in order to avoid that, I set this number to the minimum possible, before the red, so I don't get the pop-up. Building stuff very quickly is not super important, but having available laborers at all times is super important. And the number of builders, the current number of builders you have, which right now is 12 out of a total of 18, this number is extracted from your laborers. So if I make more buildings around and the game allocates 6 more builders, this number will go down to 37. Which brings me to the other red problem, which is when you can only see if you mouse over this information icon here. It says at least 38 laborers is recommended for the town to function efficiently. This is also based on your total population. If it goes below 38, you also get annoying little messages. So what I go for is that I tried that I want to have, my goal is to have a total of laborers / builders that accommodates for these two limits. So I add that number up there above my mouse, 38, to this number here, 18, and I get a number which is 56. 56 is the total amount of laborers that I want to have available, assuming that nobody is a builder, because it also already encompasses the builders. So how do I know how many I have now and how many free people do I have to work? I have to look at this number and that number and add them together, because these 12 were taken from there. The real number of laborers I have right now is actually 55. So I have 55, I need 56, I'm on -1 available laborers, which is not a problem because as soon as this farm finishes, I'll remove one of those farmers from there because this farm will be on maintenance. So it's 56, 56, and everything's good. I think I've never explained those calculations, but I'm just adding the 43 to the 12 and the 38 to the 18. You add the 2 numbers on the right and the 2 numbers on the left. It's very simple. It's just 2 sums. Ooh, cow farm is being built. Maybe if we get lucky with the traders next year, we can buy some farm animals. Farm animals are expensive. We have 4,000 on the trade center. We don't need to worry. Let them be expensive. Let's do this again. Excavate, please. Why just 11 weapons? Why not 12, huh? Bring me those 12, please. Arming the soldiers quick is serious business. Wait, I didn't check the berries, did I? I think I skipped the food things because, well, they're not complaining about the food. But the berries, the fucking graphs are fucked up already. The berries are kind of spoiling, and there are some hawthorns, so I don't need to do anything about it. It's all good. Now this house can be upgraded. Sure, some more planks there. We have the bricks for these. Yeah, get it going. I'm gonna fire one of the people from the firewood splitter because we're at the limit. Are we? No, we're not. Never mind. They consumed a lot of firewood during the winter. Get back to work. Year 23. Do we have war? Do we have peace? Place your bets. I'm ready for either. No. Keep it ready. More taxes for me. What was making the sound when you have no cows? The building. I have no animals. I don't know. It's just the sounds. Grazing area, right? Why did I make a goat barn? Goat barns are really underpowered, but I guess I'll show it off as an industry. Alright, Fulani is moving the forager. Ooh, I hope I don't get attacked now. That can be deadly. Yes, the buildings make the sounds, of course. Not the animals inside. Okay. Don't need to do anything here. Just let's leave those be. Let the production of all these things stabilize. These people are now chopping wood, which is great. Farm was built super fast. Remove one worker, add the maintenance, get this done quick. Hello, good sir. The building's on fire. That's the lightning. Okay, put out that fire, please. Cheap willow. Yeah, right. That's not cheap. Oh my god. What's going on with the pelts? Should be at 50 in town. Oh, this guy wants honey. Give me all your gold. Oh, we're under attack. What? Okay, I pressed V, set exploration point. You can have people explore automatically by going to an edge of town where there's fog of war, clicking here or pressing V and setting a flag, and then the town center will send somebody here. The person will come back. A general laborer will do this. I'd highly recommend that you micromanage your exploration and do it manually with hunters or anybody that has a weapon, a guard, a soldier, and not by using this feature. I just misclicked it by accident. I want this guy's gold. We're getting attacked from both corners, which sucks. Give me your gold, more honey. I'll get all of your gold with that alone. 3 is a good price for honey. I don't care. Oh, maybe I'll just sell some stones. Cool. That's fine. We've got all we needed from this guy. 2 arms! 3 archers. 12 light infantry. This guy finished moving the forager. That's great. Felania.
Need something?
Excavating. No. Let's cancel this. Let's cancel this. My cat is in attack mode. Right in time for war. Fantastic. Have him join. Make him claw the enemies, please. Right, I'm gonna go out with these archers right now. These should be just 9.
Right away.
Correct. The others can arm themselves slowly. And in the meantime, I'll go with these archers ahead and start kiting on the enemies, assuming they have no cavalry.
Right away.
But I'm about to find out what happens. If they have cavalry, I'll just back away and wait for light infantry. And, but cavalry from 2 different sides, that's gonna be rough to defend against. Wait, 3 arrows?
It will be done.
The bigger groups on the left side. Yeah. Two groups from the left, 1 from the right. Yikes. Face arrow. What are you doing?
What needs doing?
No. Felania, if you want to chop trees real bad, chop this one. 63 raiders.
Right away.
It's on. Battering ram. No cavalry? My archers will make short work of you. Shit, there's horses in this group. Let's slow things down. I'm still on 2 times speed. But I can have the archers approach these guys. Are you all ready? Garrisoning. Okay. So, control 1, control 2. All of the archers move up.
As you command.
Infantry. You're all ready too. Alright, let's go.
It will be done.
I think these are closer than that, so let's kill this group first and then go for the other one. Yeah, battering ram is good when you have walls and towers. I'm doing the wall-less challenge, so who cares? Where are my archers, though? Like the ones I sent in advance? Oh, they're still here? Oh, fine, go together then. Go together.
Right away.
Kill them all. Oh, those are still regrouping and going all at once. So these will die first. Cool. Yeah. Separate yourselves. That's fantastic. Where are you going? Why are you going left? What exactly are you hunting down? These forger huts have nothing of interest to you. Okay, war is upon us. 5 gold, each sell 1 honey. Give me 3 gold. Give me all of it. What else do I need to pay attention in town? I think everything was pretty much autonomous. I have nothing on my to-do list at the very least, so I think I just let them work and let the industry stabilize and all that. We are obviously at very few workers right now. Very few laborers while the army's out, but that's not a problem. Oh, if they're moving like this, they are dead. Let's do hold position with the archers.
As you command.
Offensive stance with the light infantry.
It will be done.
Light infantry, go for the archers. Archers, go for the warriors. Actually, go for the other archers.
It will be done.
Four? With the extra health, my light infantry are invincible. My archers are not, though. They're pretty strong, though.
Your
Sozhran?
orders? At once. It will be done.
Right away. As you command.
It will be done.
How close are these guys? Close. Why did these guys go around? If I go too much out into there, I may not... Those are running? No, those are still coming for us. Okay, split up.
Right away.
Split up. No, don't split up. Don't split up.
Right away.
Not now. I need to think about this because these guys are getting quite close. These don't even have an icon on the minimap. That's strange. Those are quite close. I may need to attack these and then retreat back to town so I can catch the others in town at least.
It will be done.
No time to waste. Let's go.
At once.
You can attack the battering ram. I don't care about the battering ram.
As you command. It will be done.
Yeah, even the shield bearer dies.
It will be done.
Right away. Right away. Right away. Right away. At
No,
once.
click on the...
As you command. As you command.
The others are getting very close.
As you command. At once. At once.
Oh, there was a lot of people in there.
Right away. At once.
Shit, I might have to retreat because the other group is
At once.
getting closer. Archers, go... No, there's horsemen
Right
in the
away.
other group.
At once.
Yeah, there were people in the battering ram. They're retreating.
At
We need to
once.
go. I'd love to kill them all dead, but this other group
As you
is getting
command.
too close for comfort. Archers, where's the... Okay, the horses are actually far away. Just 2 thieves. Hunters? Make me proud again.
As you wish.
I do have a little group of archers over there. No, no, no. Back here. Intercept them here. Intercept
Right
them here.
away. At once.
I do have a group of 4 people with crossbows here, don't I?
Need something?
Oh, I can't tell him to grab the carcass again, can I?
Will do.
No, I can't. That carcass is just lost.
Of
Right,
course.
group up. It's just 2 of them. You can do this. You've done this before.
Of course.
I know Fargus is not here, but I trust you. Hunt him down. Predators. Chase the predator away. Oh, come on, don't give me that. And let me see the hunters. Nice! Nice work, very nice work.
As you command.
As you command.
Go.
It will be done.
We got still cavalry incoming. But we've lost nobody. Nimalt, can
Yes?
you grab that? No, I think that is just lost. There's no way, either from the AI or from your own intervention as a player, to have it grab a small carcass dropped on the floor. It's stupid, but it's true. Okay, let's make the light infantry attack the horses directly and the archers attack the infantry. All of my soldiers are super good now, especially with all the things we got at the temple, with all the upgrades. Extra health, extra armor, technology upgrades as well. Knowledge generator. Well, now I kind of know that I've won. Let me check if there's arbitrage to have here. If anything, I need this guy to be buying because this has no gold, so it's gotta be furniture, honey. No, furniture, beer, bricks. There's no way. Cheese or medicine. This guy's selling medicine? This guy's selling cheap medicine, but it's not a lot. 17, 15. No way, there's nothing I can sell this guy. What do I want to buy? Could buy heavy tools, but I'd rather keep the gold. And also no cows, no chickens. Come on, I kind of want to farm animals now. But we're not lucky. No, we're not. Goodbye.
At once.
No, the horses!
It will
The
be
horses!
done.
Oh, yeah. Archers, can you kill the horses?
At once.
The horses are gonna destroy you if you don't.
It will be done.
Right away.
Yikes, that's scary. Thankfully, they're not very fast.
It will be done.
Okay, they're busy.
Right away.
Horses counter archers, so that's why I'm being extra careful here. We win.
Right away.
63 versus 0. Flawless victory. Yeah, those are some slow horses. I don't know why. When I'll have horses, you see how fast they can move. It's pretty incredible. Okay, the way is clear again. You can excavate. I'm gonna fire some of the soldiers, not all of them. I'll check their veterancy individually and decide who to fire now. That's the way to go about it. I've done everything here, so let's start with the archers. I want to fire... Oh, they're right here. I want to fire only 2 archers.
Your command?
Yeah, there's no way to tell, except by having them, like,
As you
stand
command.
there and stand here and
As
then
you
hovering
command.
over their health bars. That is so awkward. GG, thank you, Eric. Thank you. 262. What did I say? I said fire 2 archers. The ones with least veterancy, I'll keep 10 archers. Okay. 225. 188.
At the ready. Your
188.
command?
Yep. I fire Kamara and Alta. Is it the bottom 2? Not really. Kamara is. Alta is back there. So this guy, Gillum, killed a lot of enemies, got a lot of veterancy. So by firing the 2 least veteran archers, that number should really go up. Well, good enough. The rest of you, retreat to garrison. Do I keep any light infantry at all? Because I'll also kind of need the workers, right? Let's see if there's... I'll keep just one if there is one of them who has a lot more health than the other. 385. 385. 455.
At the ready. Right away.
Fyodor. We keep Fyodor. Alright. Where's Fyodor? Yeah, he's kind of the old school ones. Right. We keep just Fyodor. Now I do, by keeping... what the... You're no longer soldiers, what? Oh, I needed to update the things. Okay, that's fine. Keeping more soldiers permanently hired obviously has a gold cost and it has a labor cost, but I'm getting a lot of laborers. The city is really growing in population. That is no longer a big concern here, since we now have all the basic needs, including a considerable amount of food in the food industry. But I really want to keep the veterancy, otherwise there's no other way to buy veterancy later on. Yeah, this guy is 3 stars. That is totally worthwhile. Another advantage to keeping a staffed army at all times is that when the enemies do attack me, there's at least some of the soldiers that I can send immediately to meet the enemies close to their spawn point, while the others take a little time to arm up. But they did spawn in this corner, so I think this fog of war here is enough for them to spawn in there. Everything else, when it comes to fog of war, everything else must die. So let's kill the fog of war here. 70. Let's make one hit the base of the mountain there. Any way to put this without taking out a tree? Apparently not. So fine, we chop a few trees here. Goodbye to the QT. Have a good one. Back to 2 times speed. This guy I've taken all of his money. This guy, nothing to do. Keep upgrading some of the houses. Okay, logs are going up again. They're busy chopping trees. I want them to chop here too. And here. Just keep them busy. Oh, I got 1 tech and I didn't invest in the army. I didn't need to. We're fighting and winning all these battles flawlessly, so I don't think I need to worry. I can start investing in more of this. I don't think I need to. That helps me with food, but not yet. No, this is more important than the other 2. Tree regrowth rate. So we push towards the forestry to make more logs before it is a problem. Barrel making. How are the planks? Ooh! Ooh, that's a lot of planks. Should I go for barrels? New industry? People are not getting sick. I could invest more in the hospital and the healer's house, but I don't think it's a priority yet. This also helps with tools and unlocks new things for the army next year. This is interesting too. That is interesting too. Candles, I didn't mention this, but I don't think it's a priority. So either this, but I think my soldiers are fine, or we go for barrels. I think we go for barrels. Let's unlock the Cooper. Alright, new industry. We can now craft barrels. We go on storage. It's not on resources, that's a bit weird, and we create the Cooper. So these workers will create barrels from iron and wood planks. Yes. So obviously planks and iron are being created here, so this is this corner of the industry. And then the barrels will be distributed into the storage buildings that allow them, which is this green icon that I've been deactivating in all the other buildings that are not brick cellars. Worms. Osman has been caught playing Worms Armageddon! Oh, it's a child. Oh no. Oh no. Worms are spread by close contact or through bare feet. Ensure villagers have shoes, soap, clean water, and waste is removed from houses. So yeah, when you have a new type of disease or ailment that affects your citizens, you can read the description to try and see if there's something going wrong with the houses that you need to help them with. We have water, we have shoes, we have soap. Is waste not being removed? Do we have soap? Water is always there. Shoes. We have a surplus of shoes. Soap. We have a surplus of soap. Does this house... This house has soap. This is a child. Of course, the child doesn't have shoes, but they're not also running outside. Oh my god, so young. Please get better. Is there an accumulation of waste? There's 0 waste in this house. So when there are houses that accumulate a lot of waste, you see this here. Like, this house is accumulating 5 waste. But this one, where the child is, has 0 waste. So I think it's just a random event that I can't really control. Builders, did I fix this message? Get that message out of here. No, I didn't fix this message. 19. For 39, we need 58. We have 60, so we have 2 people to put to work. We'll put 2 on the Cooper. And 1 more on plank. No, I think planks were doing good now. I think planks were doing really good now. Protection for planks should really be fast at this point. Things are accelerating. You can tell. Things are accelerating. Let's start making the rest of the fences. So, 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. New merchant. Hello, good sir. What goods are you bringing? Ooh, you want stone, eh? Have it all. Give me your money. Nothing that I really need here. Good, the worms situation has been solved. Horses? Come on, it's not horses that I need. Do you sell furniture or beer? Or... You do sell beer for 5, beer for 4, fuck. Bricks, cheese, medicine. No. No arbitrage. There's nothing more to do here. 6 gold? No, I can't even get that. The army is really strong right now. I don't think I need to invest in tech more there. I think it's all good. And now, yes, Cooper! 2 people in the Cooper making barrels. We should have enough planks and iron. Iron have been overproducing like crazy, so that's actually good industry to introduce at this point. And so the barrels will go to the only storage buildings that allow them, which are all the root cellars, because I've disabled this on all the others. You know, I might as well double check. So storage depot, no barrels, no barrels, no barrels. Oh, when you're cycling through, another thing for you to learn, when you're cycling through buildings of the same type, you can go here and click these 2 arrows to cycle through them wherever they are. The game cycles through them automatically. Oh, this is a large storage depot. Okay, that's fine. They're all disabled. Storehouses. They're all disabled, sorry for the noise. Stockyards cannot even have barrels at all. And as for the root cellars, they should all be enabled. They are, and they should all have that limit set. They do. Good, so get the barrels going. Let's reduce spoilage even more so that things like greens and berries and mushrooms and eggs will last longer. And that's another way, oh no, typhoid. That's another way of having more food. It's just making the food you're actually producing right now spoil less. Waste collected from houses, soap, rat population kept low. There's no rat warnings. I've got 2 rat catchers working day and night. Waste is collected from houses. Yes? Oh no, it's another child. Oh my god. Oh, please get better. Cariolus. Please get better. Typhoid. There's 5 waste here. The storage is shared between all depots? No. Each building has their own storage and their own items, and they need to be carried from one place to the other if you move them or to select them or something. So, is it time to add the second compost yard? I know this guy is completely 100%, 99% overworked, or not working 99% of the time, all the time. But I was kind of waiting for them to complain, hey, there's too much waste in the houses. But if it's happening already and it's causing diseases, I might as well make another No, I just put a second person working here. Yeah, I've invested in this before. That's it. How many laborers did I say I have? I didn't pay attention. 19, 39, that's 58. I have 60. I have 2 people to put to work. Considering the barrels? Considering the barrels, still 2 people to put to work. Coal mines, to the coal mines you go. I'll also love them to extract that, but apparently it's not happening yet. Another advantage of having soldiers available all year: you kill the bears before they even approach. Wait, no! These bears will attack the raiders when they come for me. So, go back, soldiers, go back. Your assistance is not required after all. Even the hunters killed a few enemies last year. This year, that raid was kicked back with great effectiveness. Keep upgrading a few. Give me more taxes. 162 gold per month. Very nice. We're really booming, both in the economic sense and the military sense. I forgot to move the forager. Too late now. 2026, and she can't have 17? Oh, come on. I think I'd just give up. If I want more nuts, I add another forager, but then it's wasted work. I could put a forager here, but it's also super far from town. Should be walking, and then maybe getting attacked by boars. There's some risk there. I'm not happy with that. 1 forager's enough. Rot again, we need more farmers. 211 leeks. Okay, fine. 1 more farmer. I have 1 available worker. I was also creating the... Oh, this has been made. So let's keep making some more fences, since I can't make walls anyway. Too steep. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This. And steep that, somebody, please. Make more fences. Oh, here too, eh? Well then, and steep that, please. Make sure we always have trees to chop. This is another good spot for a forager, but I'm already overproducing these and selling them. I'm not even selling the roots because nobody wants to buy them. So, yeah, no. Not quite. I have your gold, sir. Yes, so you can go away. Give me more taxes. Might as well make the final 2 houses. Let's finalize the city by making 2 more houses here. These are the last 2 spots. And yes, there's a lot of negative desirability here because of these coal mines, but that might delay some of these houses being upgraded. But there's so many being upgraded right now that I'm really prioritizing removing this very close by source of coal first. And I think I'm really going to remove somebody from firewood permanently, because the upgraded firewood building is really, really powerful, really effective. And I'm actually going to move this. This terrain is terrible. Hey mate bro, how are you doing? Let's flatten this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Firewood splitter there. So as I said last time, I want the firewood splitters to be separated across town in several places. This is 2x3. I could even put it there, even closer to the stockyard. And I did say that I wanted a tannery closer to the middle, so let's do this. There should be a well here as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the middle. Let's go.
Need something.
Chopping trees. Good man. That's what needs to be done. And this needs to be done too, but they're not coming here. I might just grab them and send them there.
Hello.
Stockpiling stone. Huh. No, no, no. Jesus, even with the berries. I want to grab these people. And you can drop the stone right there. Please go excavate. That's almost done too. We could have already had a relic. Even though we already have the good ones. I don't think I'm going to find any relic any better to add to this temple. At least the tier 1 version of the temple. Final houses were built. I think I might not have more upgrades. This other village is quite good, even with the mines there. Yep. Ooh, that's a lot of gold in the trade center. Hold on. Let's move some gold back to town. Let's add more. Always more decorations for desirability. So the next step is maybe 2 medium statues. Each of one costs 1,200. I have the... No. I'm gonna save the gold because if I want... yeah, I already regret this. If I want to buy cattle next year... Cattle is expensive. Cows are very expensive. Even goats are expensive. So I kind of need some reserves of gold in the trade center to prepare for that next year. Oh, please cure that typhoid, doctor. You're not even very busy, doctor, are you? No, it's just one patient. Bourbon! Rip. 07 in chat for Bourbon. Bourbon's dead. Oh no, where did this boar even come from? Where did Bourbon come from? What was Bourbon doing? Oh, it was so close to town too. Archers killed this boar.
Right away.
Oh no. This boar's on a rampage? What the fuck? Where are you going? You're so far from your... Boars don't attack this far from their dens. Did Bourbon just go very close to this? Where was Bourbon going? Maybe there. Okay, I'm gonna kill all these boars. I will avenge you, Bourbon. Rest in peace.
Right away. It will be done.
"15 people wish to join." We're at the limit of what we can accept in terms of immigrants. I will accept these because we'll go to 81. Still have 4. Okay, a lot more people. My coal mines are all full. No, they're not. I can add 1 here. Maybe make another coal mine, but I'm kind of scared of destroying the desirability of the other places, so let's just leave them be. 3 fully staffed coal mines should be enough. We can have a few extra laborers, and by the winter, which in this case means next stream, I'll see what I'll do with the extra people. Somebody bury Bourbon, please. Don't leave him out there. Jesus, so many arrows missed. Oh my god, attacking boars are deadly.
It will be done.
I did not expect that. I don't even know what Bourbon was doing. Varada is burying Bourbon. Rest in peace. You will be remembered forever as the leader of the elite squad. Where was Fargus when he was needed the most?
Right away. At once.
Yeah, I guess the people going towards this corner are running through the boars, and that is a risk. Hama.
Need anything?
You're going? Chopping trees. Which trees? Oh, that tree to make that forager. That might have been okay. Yeah, Fargus is still around. But Bourbon, unfortunately, not anymore. To illness! Did the boy die? Oh no, the young boy died. Oh my god, didn't get better from the typhoid. I mean, when you have almost 400 people, yeah, statistically speaking, some are gonna die, more than before. Alright, get back to town. That's sad. Bad year. Not really. Considering everything else that happened, it was a pretty good year. Villagers have excavated another ancient ruin, martyr relic, Tears of the Mother. Birth rate and health of villagers increased by 10%. This would have been great in the early game, where I wanted a lot of birth rate and a lot of births and immigrants and increase the population as much as possible. At this point in time, this gives me 25% health. I don't want 10% health. And as for birth rate, it's not important anymore because we're at the limit of our population for this for these level houses. To get more max population, I need to level up more houses, which means getting rid of these coal mines and adding more statues, which requires gold. I won't expand my city anymore because this one, with all the houses upgraded, is already more than 500, which is my absolute limit for the population. So I'm not interested in that relic. Thank you for your work, guys. Another thing that you got rid of from the map. But if you're here, hey, where are you going? Winter's not here yet. Since you're here, are you all okay? Like, you're not hungry, you're not sick, you're not cold. 94% warmth?
Doing?
What is it?
Okay, I won't force them to go. If you want to go, it's available. 3 of them decide, hey, we're not really that cold yet, let's go do something else, chopping trees. Cool, I appreciate that. When a dead kid is not really just that bad as that. Yeah. It always kind of hurt my feelings because I feel empathy for these people. Even with all their janky AI. But you can't save them all. It's just impossible. Some more fences here. That's good. And a fence gate. Fence gate. Fence gate. No, like this. This is the outside of my town. Gates opening out. Not that this is gonna keep any army out. No. Not there. Tab rotates, by the way. In case I didn't tell you that yet. Tab, rotate, and another key that almost nobody knows about in this game. When you place a house, for example, you can place tab to change the arrow, of course, also works for fence gates and stuff. But in some buildings, like shelters and some decorations, you can press Alt. And the game places, it's still a shelter, but it's a different graphic of the shelter. The shelter has 4 different graphics, and Alt alternates through them. This is for making your village pretty. If you want certain houses facing a certain way with certain things. You can only do this with tier 1 houses, so you kind of have to imagine what the upgrades are going to look like. But you can do that with houses, and you can do that with gardens. Like medium gardens, for example, there's a lot of different... What? Excuse me, I was in the middle of something. There's a lot of different types of gardens. Well, not a lot. 4. And a lot of different types of small gardens as well. So you can try planting them all and seeing what looks better. The decorations have the most variability of alt appearances. Shelters have a couple, and none of the other industries I've found have any. So that's just really for the appearance of your city. It has no... it has no influence in the effectiveness of your industries.
What needs doing?
Excavating? Why didn't you finish the wood?
What is it?
I'll just let them do whatever they want so they can judge if they're feeling too cold for the job or not. I don't want to force them. You've made 4 barrels. I want to see barrels here. Sorry, here. 1 barrel. Total spoilage reduction bonus, 4% cholera. Oh my god.
Need something?
Wells and water and waste is removed from houses. I just added a second person. Is it the waste buildup that is making everybody sick? It's happening a lot more now than it was before. But now with 2 people, it should be better, right? Get to work, guys. Shovel that shit. Get it back. Get it out of the city. It's just random. It's just statistical things that are happening. Right now, if you get a pop-up saying, hey, 12 immigrants want to join your city, I'm gonna reject them. Because I can't really upgrade houses yet, and I need to save the gold for that. I guess I can make one small decoration. Let's make some medium statues. Let's make some medium statues. What if I make a medium statue here and one on the other side, huh? These are pretty, right? I could also place them here if I move some of the berries, since the garden is there. No, this fits better. 1,200, 2,400 total. I have the gold, let's go. Because this will make me more gold. I'm investing gold to get more gold back because of taxes if I upgrade the houses. More decorations. Are you waiting on resources or you're just working? The coopers, people who make barrels. I could add more people there, I suppose. Oh, you're absolutely right, Demo. I remember old games like Doom 2, where if you place all the buildings very close together, your units just can't leave the factories anymore, then they just get stuck. Which is so awkward. Too steep? Okay. And steepen, please. And winter is coming. Please get better. Yatra. Get better quick. Let's remove this before they get the wrong idea.
Aye.
Tomac, are you cool, man? She's chopping that tree like his life depends on it. Like, I don't care if it's winter. I don't care if I got rain and snow on my face. This tree's going down now. Go, Tomac, go. Hey, Light Sentinel. I have to play Doom 2 on stream. Not after this. After this, I'm going for some racing game or something a little bit more action-driven. But maybe in the future. Well, you can already tell that these guys are making a dent in the forest. The tree insulted his mother or something. Which means we really need to upgrade this building and start planting more trees, otherwise they'll just run out. But logs are keeping afloat, the stockpile of logs, even though I'm still making a lot of fences, which are quite expensive. Got cured, that's good to know. Knowledge generated. I'm gonna wait until the evaluation of month 11 before I spend the tech. I'd rather have the info and spend it well than spend it early and then do a mistake. Alright, Tomac, I hope you're not freezing to death. Oh, the boars. Yeah, we really need the boars to be dead at least these ones once we get rid of, until we get rid of the rest of the fog war over there. I'm not seeing more house upgrades. I guess until we make these 2 statues, they won't happen. Are they locked because of desirability? They are. It's desirability and 3 types of food. And I'm mass producing fruit, I'm mass producing vegetables, and I'm mass producing meat, so it should work. Grain? Not yet. They want more of these, sure. Yeah, we did get more immigrants after all. I might have laborers available too, but I'll deal with that later. Grain, dairy, luxury goods our luxury foods are not going to be there. So this is the last step of upgrading houses, actually. Because 3 types of food is my maximum until I have cattle and at least milk. That'll be the upgrade of tier 4 houses. Tier 5 houses will require bread. Scurvy? Yeah, just eat some vegetables. There's no excuse now. We're making more vegetables than meat at this point. With those super efficient farms. I'm gonna slow this down. I'm gonna save the game soon. Oh no. Oh no. Cholera? Did I let the waste build up so much? No, some of these houses have 0 waste in them. And even this one, 6 units of waste is not a lot considering there's a lot of people living there. Yeah, the bigger the houses, the more people live there and the more they consume and the more waste they produce, of course. We're at the limit. No people can join at this point. And I'm going to save the game here and call it a stream. Year 23. It was a good year, but a lot of deaths due to disease and stuff. It's no longer critical. Our population is super huge, but yeah, it's always a bit sad to see them go. And in Bourbon, rest in peace. No, we have plenty of water. Water is not a problem. Look at all the wells I've got. There isn't a single square... Well, unused squares I don't care about. There isn't a single square of the population or the squares surrounding it, even the working industries. There isn't a single one of these squares that doesn't have a well nearby. Farms don't have, but they don't require wells. No, we've got plenty of wells, and they all have plenty of water. In the drier maps, the wells can go out of water because the replenishment rate is not fast enough for the consumption. But in this case, no, there's no excuse. There's plenty of water. 200, 200, 300, 200. And each house only requires about 4 water each. Like, one of these 8 wells would be enough for the entire population, and I have 8 wells. No, it's just a waste, I think. Or random chance, because sometimes they get... Even if all the conditions are perfect, there's always some kinds of sicknesses happening every now and then. It's unavoidable. I saved, right? I did. And that's a GG. From me. Yeah, it's a random encounter. Small factors like the buildup of waste may be a little bit worse now, since I only recently hired a second compost yard person. But still, even if that industry was perfectly balanced, they would still get sick every now and then. Alright, GG's, thank you for being here, guys. Hope you've enjoyed. Let me see if I can radio off to somebody streaming something else that is interesting. Huh. How would you like to watch some XCOM? Alright, I'm gonna radio you off to an XCOM streamer. He's a very nice guy. Funny streams. He's speedrunning as well. He's trying to get the world record. Quite a skilled XCOM player. Classic XCOM, by the way. XCOM 1. Or is this 2? No, it's not Terror from the Deep. No, XCOM 1. So that's it. Raid is going. And I'm gonna have a rest. Thank you for being here. Click that join raid and make sure to follow MemoLive for quite regular XCOM streams, actually. And I'll see you tomorrow for another, probably stream at the same size as today. I think I can go for 2 years again. And yeah, that's it. Until then, have a great weekend. Good luck and happy face rockets.